What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new gameplay video. Today is day 2 of Unranked to Diamond, and we're auto-filled already. Feels bad, man. We're playing some Zindao today because we got auto-filled. I don't have any real junglers, but Zin is one I wanted to play eventually. I was thinking, you know, I queue up as AD and mid, right? We haven't really gone over that, but one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys pick why I play more this series, I think. Within reason, obviously, like what I would probably do is if you ask me to play something that I don't really play, I'll go and play it on a different account and I'll learn it a bit more. Play like 3 or 4. If I'm comfortable with most champions, but not that familiar, right? So if I just play 3 or 4 games, normal games, whatever, of a champion, I'm comfortable enough, then I have their basic mechanics down, I should be able to at least teach you guys something. So that's what I'm probably going to do more, but we'll talk about that probably tomorrow. But yeah, Zin's one I want to show you anyway because he's probably the best low elo jungler you can play. He's the best low elo carry jungler you can play anyway. We should really have warded this with a Blitzcrank on the enemy team, just so you guys can see what the teams look like. So yeah, he's the best low elo jungler though, and I really wanted to show him because I think he's really good. He is actually just like so much damage, so tanky late game. I say this all the time, right? Oh, I saw so much damage. It's so tanky. But that is literally the recipe to win everything. Is just, does he? Can you withstand damage? Can you kill things? Yes. Amazing. Let's go. All right, that was a pretty crappy leash. I'm actually gonna absorb this and just. I'm gonna run straight to my. Probably my wolves. These really hurt and I have no AoE ability, so I can't really take them down very easily. Start my W because the crits. This is kind of like one of the other reasons I want to show you this is because it's actually one of the best Korean junglers at the moment. Korea has a real fetish for Xin Zhao, especially at lower ranks as well. But the way they do it is they actually max their W most of the time, and they use like the heal and the attack speed from Blood Razor to heal and crit more, because every third shot you're going to you're gonna do that. You're gonna whack them over the head, heal and crit. So they max their W first, and they get Blood Razor into Trinity Force, loads of attack speed, you get loads of crits, loads of heals, and it's really good that way. He's actually a decent farmer though, relatively healthy because of okay, she just would, I'm pretty sure. Relatively healthy because of the crits and the sustain. Like I've done 3 camps, I haven't smite yet. So that's actually pretty good. I'm only going to use it now because the cooldown would be wasted otherwise. And always make sure you use your Q as a auto reset cooldown. So like you auto attack straight into Q, you basically do double damage. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do here is probably come over here like this, and I'm just going to flash in. Because she's going to flash now. Okay, right. Well, maybe not then. But I get a kill at least. I don't really care about that. That's fine. And I get some farm here. Trin does have TP. So one of the reasons I'm going to camp top lane most likely is because he has no TP. Whenever you're playing jungle, you should really pick a lane. See the auto reset there? Got me that CS. Oh! If only I could CS this well when I played AD, I'd be a god. Yeah, I don't want to base yet because I want to use my double buffs more. But I don't use any of the gold yet. What actually I'm probably going to do is do the... Oh, no. This is mid. I have no cooldowns though. But... Okay. I think Naught's going to come here. So I'm going to ward this. See, I'm going to use the bush here as vision. I'm watching Lux here. If Lux turns around, I'm going to run away. There you go. Lux was actually farming the wave, so I was fine. But... yeah, I was going to go and camp this Fiora again because she's got no TP, so she can't get back to lane. Anything like that really does make a huge difference. Oh my god. Okay, nice. Good job. Hey, I got an assist as well. Good job, Trend. Right. My double buffs are running out now. This is warded. I'm going to base on this ward because I don't really care if they know I'm here or not. And I'm going to go back and spend some gold because obviously if I don't spend, it's like I haven't even got any... I haven't... got a kill or anything like that. Sorry, I'm still getting used to talking and recording at the same time. I'm losing my train of thought a lot. I know, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to it. I haven't recorded a game live like this for like almost a month, so I really am like falling back into the old habit of trying to get... that doesn't really make sense, whatever. I'm trying to get used to it again. our late game team though is pretty decent. We have Trin and we have Vayne and we have Xin. So if I just like, you know, chill and not lose too hard, it should be fine. By the way, I'm getting this Rico Bow first because I'm maxing my W first. So attack speed's so much better on me because, oops, should have reset that one. Yeah, because attack speed's so good on me, it gets me more crits, more heals. It's really good. That's why. Otherwise, I might have got red smite first. I don't know. Oh, that's not good, my friend. You are dead. Oh, he missed it. Oh, he missed it. Nobody likes to see that. Nobody likes to see that. I think I might be able to get this here as well if I get the knock up. Oh, that's slow from Misfortune. Damn. That's the first time I've seen that Make It Rain actually ever do anything. Normally, it does not do much, but yeah. I would really like to dive this if Leona goes first. Oh, I attacked the wrong one. Okay, I'll take both. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Okay, nice. Alright, so sweet. So, he's basically like a Master Yi, right? As you can see, I'm not even doing that well, but I'm still killing everything, so this is a good game. But this is why he's so good, because he farms really well. He's really healthy, so like as you're going through the jungle, right, like you have loads of time and health to then gank afterwards, which is really, really good. So like I had loads of time to go top because I was so healthy for my first clear. Nautilus doesn't really have that. I have like double his farm at the moment because I'm farming and then I'm ganking, whereas he is slowly farming and then having to lose farm to go and gank instead, whereas I actually can do both. Now we're gonna do the Camp of Death. I hate this camp because it always hurts a lot. The good thing with maxing your W though is you kind of shred it anyway, I guess. Let's get a red buff here. And then we'll try and just keep up the pressure, ganking as much as we can. Once we get our Trinity Force, that burst goes through the roof. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. By the way, as you guys can see, I'm actually getting a new chair. Guys, Cursius? I don't know how to pronounce it. I need to ask them. But they sent me this like head cushion thingy. Can you see it up there? It's got my logo on it, which is gonna be my new logo, which is on some of my merch if you guys bought that. But that'll be coming out again soon, very soon. By the way, if you want a hoodie or a fire shirt, which you definitely should, that'll come out soon. But they put my logo on the head cover, which is it just looks so cool. It's one of those moments where you just look at your chair and you're like, wow, my logo's on my chair. I don't know. It's really cool. But anyway, yeah, they sent me the wrong chair, but they're going to be sending me a new one. And then I'll show that at some point. But at the moment, I just have this awesome cushion on top of my old one. I really want to go and kill this Fiora again. Fiora's going to win that lane, I think. And I really need to dumpster her now. Yeah, she's winning by 20 CS already. Yo, just slow her. Okay. Oh, she's dead. I actually don't want to kill that because Trin's got his ult, so he can't really die. And I want him to get ahead in this lane so that he can 1v1 her. Like, I don't want to spend my entire time going a top lane to try and like help him and stuff. That's not going to be a good use of my time. So what I try and do now is punish her quite a lot, and then obviously Trin should overtake Fiora, maybe. But Fiora's a really good late game champion, so they might not even do that. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to go for the tower here because I've got nothing else to do on the map. And I'm really, really strong at taking towers because of my attack speed build. My W especially as well. I can even use my Q as an auto reset. So we kind of screw the Fiora a bit more. We get first tower gold, which is really good for us. And I'm actually going to go hunting for the Nautilus here, I think. Because there's no way that he can stand up to me right now. But I have to be careful because Fiora is missing. And Fiora is most likely... Okay, well, there's a flash, I guess, for that. Nautilus is down there. Now, this is definitely going to be warded. Fiora must have warded this. But I'm actually the same level as Fiora, so I don't even think I have to be that afraid. If I don't use my abilities here and just use my W, it's probably warded in this bush, so that's why I'm not taking it in anyway, because it doesn't really matter. Oh wow, she actually does a lot more damage than I thought. My bad. Oh, further, yeah. But even so, she didn't have her ult, right? I knew she didn't have ult. She didn't have ignite, which maybe screwed that up a little bit more. He doesn't have flash though. Use my double buffs. Ah, just walk to the other side of her. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, well anyway, that worked. Good job. So yeah, I thought I could take her there. This is I don't play enough Xin to really know, I guess, my limits as much, but I thought I could take that because she hadn't got her ultimate, and I knew she hadn't got her ult because she tried to use it in the gank. What boot choice do I want though? That's the thing. Like, Mercs would be good against this, Mercs good against that and that, I guess, some Mercs. Tabby would have been really nice though. Like, Tabby is always really good, right? Tabby should be your default choice of boots already, because they're just so strong. They block like loads of damage, and in this game specifically, they actually block. So okay, Tabby boots block 12% of basic attacks, right? But it's not actually just basic attacks. It's 12% of basic attacks or anything that applies on your basic attacks. So for example, Fiora's vital proc. You know the thing where she gets like. How much? It's like a portion of, it's like percentage max health damage, right? It does in bonus on one of the sides when you hit it. That is actually reduced by Tabby because it applies on your auto attack. For example, Misfortune's love tap is reduced by Tabby because it applies on her auto attack. Pretty sure the same thing with this. Like this 3 talent strike will be reduced by 12% by Tabby because it applies on your auto attack. So this is a big difference, like where everyone's like, oh yeah, Tabby looks pretty good, 12% basic attacks, that's right, that's pretty good. But actually it's like, it's not just 12%, it's of a basic attack, it's 12% of a lot of other stuff as well, which is why it's, in some games it is just really overpowered. Like Caitlyn headshots as well it blocks, which is ridiculous. But there's a lot of stuff like that, so in some games specifically, Tabby is just a lot better. Oh, Infernal's next. Nice. Let's just get these. We're just going to power farm here. Try and get a Triforce. We'll probably go tank afterwards. I don't really want to because if I get Blade third, it's insane damage. But it's a bit overkill. I don't really need more than Blood Rage and Trinity Force to kill everybody. So, let me get my red buff. The wave's dying. So, there's no point in me going with that right now anyway. Let's get this. Whoops. Okay, so we have a W max now. I'm gonna try and cut off this Blitzcrank if he comes for it, which he isn't actually. He might come around this way though, and oh, Misfortune's there. Okay. Blitz is somewhere around here though. Yeah. This is just predicting he's gonna come up this way, and we get a free pick here. So. I'm looking like these wards are good. These are not my wards either, so that's a good thing for them. But I'm gonna go here. Maybe have to flash the bug spine. Okay, no, we're good. This is just a good warding, but I'm always looking at my minimap. Like part of the reason playing jungle is so easy, in my opinion, is because it's really easy to have good map awareness when you play jungle. Like you don't have to look at what you're doing. When you're farming a camp, for example, when I'm killing that red buff, right? I'm not actually looking at red buff. I'm looking at the minimap to see what's going on. And that's when I was looking at Blitzcrank moving up. So that is kind of what I think a lot of junglers don't do, is they don't really... Oh. Nice protobot there. Even though he missed, that was a good protobot still. Yeah, that's what a lot of junglers don't do, is they don't really have good map awareness, but they have no excuse. Like, you don't really do very much as a jungler when you're farming and running around. Like now, I'm not looking at the map. I'm talking to you guys, and I'm looking at the minimap. I'm not looking at where I'm going. I'm not looking at the camp, which sometimes can get me killed because I'm not looking. But it's not like I'm having no awareness. It's just I'm looking at other stuff. Let's put it like that. Yeah, red buff. It's gonna kill that for me, and then let's go and get red and blue. I mean, Echo doesn't really need blue, to be honest, that much. So we need 2,600. We need an extra 1,000 gold for our Trinity Force. So, but keeping like on this amount of gold is really not very good. So we could go back and get like a Phage, for example, and Nash's would be more gold. But at the same time, my team's doing pretty well. So this is where the time where like, sure, I can try and end the game as quick as possible and just like really go ham. But I'm keeping an eye on everybody. These guys are overextended, so I went top a little bit if I could talk. Guys, this could be really good for us now. We should still be okay here. I have my ult if needed. Vayne's pushing, which is fine. See how Fiora's running really hard though? That's just because someone else is here. Yeah, that's really obvious. There's no reason for her to run like that, but I don't really want to. Echo's coming in, so we're going to bait this. I'm going to come in. I will go in for this, but I'm going to wait for the Echo. She really should have gone on that, I think, to be honest. But here we go. Let's go in now. Using my ult and damage reduction here. Oh! No, I'm going to die anyway. Let me auto something. Let me auto something. Fuck. Oh, God damn it. God damn. That bronze ignite getting me every time. Why does Fiora run ignite? Fiora does not need ignite damage to kill people. Well, I guess in that situation, twice now. Both my deaths are because of ignite. But oh, so tilting. It's like I've never played against Fiora with ignite before. I just don't expect it. Like I could have flashed earlier then, but I was like, what's the point? But then as she lunged forward, I flashed because I was like, well, she's not going to hit me with the Q damage, and she didn't hit me with the Q damage, but she ignited me anyway, so I died. Rubbish. Rubbish. Rod of Ages, Blitzcrank, nice. This is a silver game, by the way, so that is probably why we have the Fiora Ignite. But, I mean, we're starting off in silver, which is pretty good, because I think, like, obviously we'll see how our placements go. Probably end up in, like, high silver or low gold, depending on how well we do. I don't see, this is one of the things on the channel, right? Everyone's always like, why don't you just throw your placement games? And I feel like that's really disrespectful for my teammates. Like, these guys are playing normal rank games, right? Just because I'm a Smurf, like, Smurfs become a bad thing when you stop trying on them. Oh, damn. Oh, the Rod of Ages Blitzcrank. Smurfs become a problem when you stop trying. If you're trying, like, it's just rude of my teammates to come in here and say, you know what, you guys might deserve to win this game, but I'm going to probably try and lose it for you and not try because I want to go into bronze or low silver or whatever. Yeah, it'd be better for my series, but, you know, I don't want to do that, really. Let's not go near that Fiora, though. Let's go and get Infernal Dragon here. I don't really want to dive her, to be honest. Diving a Fiora is never a good idea because she's so slippery. Like, she always manages to get away. And then she gets her 4 vital procs or whatever. And she just kills. And there's nothing you can do. So, I really don't like Fiora, by the way. If you can't tell, I really have a lot of respect for Fiora. Partly because I don't play much top lane, but I can play Fiora. And I can dumpster people on Fiora. So if I can do that, and I don't really know what I'm doing very well, I'm pretty sure everybody else can do that as well. So, yeah. Alright, let's just let her push out a little bit. I need to catch her away from the tower a little bit. Okay, she's probably going to keep pushing here. If I was her, I'd probably keep pushing because... ooh, good choice, Misfortune. I would have probably pushed that a bit more because... unless there was a ward that I was sitting on that I didn't know about, which is possible. I know they just took Dragon, but everybody is showing mid, so why would they even bother, right? So what I'm actually going to do now is try and split push and push towers a bit more. I need to go back and get my Triforce, which I can afford, but Xin is really good at taking towers. Really good at taking towers. Takes it super fast. Okay, not when there's a Lux wave clearing. Wave clearing. But apart from that, pretty good normally. After this, by the way, we're going to go for defense. So my team needs a tank. We'll go for Spirit Visage or Deadman's. Probably Visage this game to heal a bit more. Probably shouldn't have used my E there because he's going to hook away. Yeah, and now I need my E to gap close again. So what I should have done there, actually probably not because I would have baited myself and died, but always use gap closer when they've used their gap closer, right? Like using my E there was for damage and the slow, which wasn't really needed. I should have waited. It's like when you go for a Kha'Zix gank, right? And you jump into the gank. That's actually a mistake 9 times out of 10 because what you should do is you should run into the gank, cut them off, and then when they flash, you jump after them, right? Just small stuff like that. See, Rage Bait is also really tempting with this build. Blood Razor, Trinity Force, but Bork would be pretty solid. I would probably think Let's just do it. This is gonna bite me in the ass. Okay, so Zin is a lot like Marcy, right? You're relying on your auto attacks. You have every third hit, you heal and you crit, so that's a load of passive damage in your kit, but you need attack speed to buff it. Q is a lot of burst damage. So your kit is really well designed actually, just to build damage. Even your ultimate gives you armor and magic resist. How much is it? It's 20 armor and magic resist for each champion hit. So if I hit all 5 champions, what are they doing? If I hit all 5 champions, that's 100 armor and magic resist, even just rank 2 here. This is not a good idea. I'm gonna lose this, watch. Oh, through the Lux Misfortune. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh. How big my balls are. I still went for that. Please don't flash on me. Please don't flash me, Blitzcrank. That was a real low elo Baron call right there. No offense to anybody, by the way. That's just like what I typically say is what you should not do at lower ranks, but what people do all the time is they just see a real slim opportunity and they're like, you know what? We can take Baron. And they do it and they lose it. That smite was really close. That was really close. So, yeah. I mean, my smite only does like 700 damage, and I leveled up at probably like 650 before. That's not a lot when you've got all these ults coming in. But now we've got it. It's a massive swing for us, and we can push towers really well. This is really where, if this was a high elo game, we should 1-3-1 this. So I go top lane, the Trin goes bot lane, and then you have these 3 mid. Because I would be able to push top, Trin would be able to push bot, and we'd be able to keep pressure mid lane as well. And we'd use Baron minions in 3 lanes, which is really good. This is where 1-3-1 works. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter now, but what they should do now with Trin bot lane is just engage on us here, 5v4. And that would be the way that they... I mean, they have Blitzcrank. They can definitely do it. They have a Lux Bind and a Nautilus to go in. So, they can definitely do that. Whoa, dude. Okay, we're 1-3-1ing with an Echo here, which is when you don't want to fight. We might have to actually go for this though. Yeah, now she overextended. That was a mistake from her. Nice. Good job. If she dove in there, I was like, I'm going on that. I should have probably said that out loud. But yeah, there was no reason for her to continue chasing that, because I was looking at the map again. I saw Misfortune and Lux bot lane, which means I can just go nuts. And it's fine. I think the main things this game, honestly, were... obviously it snowballed massively now, and again my team is not that bad, but putting a lot of effort into top lane, because I knew that if he got really far behind, that was going to become a major issue for us in the game. So thankfully that didn't happen. I just don't want to get locked down with the crowd control. Zin's like biggest weakness is that crowd control really messes him up. But you see how much I just like I know I'm 3 levels above her, but that's disgusting right there. I'm still going for this, by the way. I do a lot of damage. Yeah, there we go. See, I just crit like 300 or something for her. She probably only has like 1,000 health. So this is where Zin is really brain dead. I only have 2 items, by the way. And I'm absolutely dicking on people. And yes, I'm a bit far ahead and they don't have items, but that's going to happen whether Misfortune is really far ahead or not, you know. No! Oh, I'm a KDA. That's going to happen whether Misfortune is behind or not, because she doesn't build defense anyway. So that kind of damage is what you bring on Zin, which is ridiculous. But yeah, spending a lot of time top lane was where I recognized that was probably going to be our issue if it was an issue. Echo got himself ahead, which is good. And then, yeah, I kind of did what against Nautilus-ish, but really it was just a lot of farming and making sure I got my items so that I could still carry late game if I needed to. Gold wise, you can see in the gold, like I had the second highest, just behind Trinamir, who probably got that after his last kill. So like farm wise, 111. This is another thing. Like, see, Nautilus has only 70, and he was killing creeps like in his base for a while. So this is why I think farming junglers are just honestly amazing. Like damage wise, pretty decent, but it's really the gold tally. Like how many items. I had enough for another item as well. So that's what I think you really should be doing as a lower ranked jungler, is farming really well, but also ganking. So picking a jungler who can farm, stays healthy, does it quite fast, so that you can then gank afterwards, and then you still have the gank pressure, but you still have the gold generation, right? But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the second video of Unranked to Diamond, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.